Government drama llama ding dong, talking about the usual, really. State Department is firing more than 1,300 staff on Friday. You shouldn't have. No, really, you shouldn't have. It only affects 1,107 civil service and 246 foreign service officers, whilst at the same time eliminating hundreds of offices and bureaus. And they're so nice, they're gonna do it through email, and this is in the midst of Secretary of State Marco Rubio, currently out of the country on a flight back from an overseas trip to Malaysia. In connection with the departmental reorganization first announced by the Secretary of State April 22, 2025, the department is streamlining domestic operations to focus on diplomatic priorities, the notice said. Reduction in force, layoff, firing, whatever you want to call it, it's not going to be good. Opponents of the cuts say they will take a toll at a time when the role of diplomats and foreign affairs experts is particularly important. Trump administration officials have defended the reorganization, arguing it was necessary to make the quote-unquote bloated agency more effective and aligned with the president's priorities. Like, we're gonna sit here and try and shift all the blame onto Rubio now instead of OGE. Said that the RIF plan looked at the functions that were being performed, not at individuals. Sure, Jan. If a particular function that was formed that no longer aligned with what the department was going to be doing going forward, the function eliminated, the official said on Thursday, it was personnel agnostic. That is a very specific word choice. Agnostic. The firings are impacting both members of the civil and foreign service in D.C. Foreign service often highly trained, speak multiple languages, and serve around the world on behalf of us. I mean, those all seem necessary, but what do I know? I'm just a llama. There are horrible things that are happening in the world that require a tried and true diplomatic workforce that's able to address that. Yes, I'm not sure if I said that right. A career diplomat said, the ability to maintain presence in the areas of the world that are incredibly important, dealing with issues like require great diplomatic attention. In less than 6 months, the U.S. has shed at least 20% of its diplomatic workforce through shuttering of institutional foreign resignations. There were clear institutional mechanisms available to address excess staffing, if that had been the goal. Instead, these layoffs are often untethered from merit or mission. Target diplomats not for how they've served or the skills they have, but for where they happen to be assigned. That is not reform. We stand with the entire State Department workforce and with everyone who understands that professional, nonpartisan diplomacy is not excellent. It is essential. And Mr. Rubio said that they wanted to handle the firings in a manner that preserves to the maximum possible the dignity of federal employees and foreign service workers and civil servants who are affected by this, which is why they did it by email. Doing this does make it easier to create a workforce that will blindly follow without question. Basically, this is another tactic to try and get people to lose faith in government. By creating fear, chaos, and resentment, it makes it easier to have employees that are sycophants. It makes it easier to obscure information from the public, and that way they can, again, work to make people lose confidence in government. Just a reminder to not stay calm, stay aware, and remember that we outnumber them 100 to 1. Do with that information what you will.